Good morning, brothers and sisters in Christ. Sister Sarah here. Long time no talk to. This is going to be my first YouTube in over a year. A lot of it's because, well, I've been working, traveling, all that good stuff. Trying to keep my head down and my butt safe, I guess. But this stuff is all starting to get to me. I was just driving by one of the elementary schools, and they're getting ready for school. And I did a TikTok about school starting up, and I used to work at the city of Chico. And in the city of Chico, they recently, last year, transitioned this girl. The school did, without her parents' knowledge. And with that said, the parents were smart. The parents got an attorney, and because they had diagnosed their daughter with gender dysphoria, the teachers did, transitioned her, changed her name in the computer, told the whole class to be secretive about it, and is suing because the teacher was practicing medicine. Well, that's what we got to do. We got to start standing up, and we should be suing these schools to say that they are practicing medicine without a license, because there's only one way to be legally diagnosed with gender dysphoria, and that's through a psychologist, a doctor, somebody who's skilled in that diagnosis, not a kindergarten teacher, a first grade teacher, a third grade teacher, a counselor. These people are not licensed to do this. They're just doing it because they feel like they go by their feelings, not by facts. They go by their feelings, not by the law, and it's getting out of hand. And I am so for more and more teachers getting their butts sued over this, because thank baby Jesus that my kids are grown. And my kids, the ones that have children, I have 7 granddaughters, and they're all being homeschooled. Thank God. Or if not homeschooled, Christian school. My kids are probably as Gen X as I am, because my husband and I, thank God, had the same, plans. So even when we divorced, we stuck to, how we were raising our kids. With all of the things that are happening between BRICS nations eliminating the dollar, Africa no longer allowed to use the dollar, India no longer allowed to use the dollar, the things that are going to be coming down the pike, they're trying to distract us. It's no different than this riverboat melee, okay? I'm sorry. It doesn't matter what color your skin is. You're dumb enough to go get in a fight. You should get hit in the face with a chair. Sorry. You wouldn't see me running up. Now, I might sit back and be like, stop it or whatever, but I'm not going to get in it. Okay? And thank goodness it was just fists. That's the way it should be. It should be an old school. If an old school fist fight's happening, an old school fist fight is happening. Leave it alone. But they're trying, the narrative is, and even the guy that was working the dock, who happened to be black, he came out and said, this was not racial. This was not racially motivated. This was drunk. This was drunk. And I think it would have happened if it was a white guy or a Hispanic guy doing his job. It wouldn't have mattered. They were drunk. They felt that they had the right to be there, and they weren't going to be told what to do. But now, the mainstream media, just like this gender stuff, is pushing a narrative, and we have got to wake up to their bullshit. I mean, it's 2023. We know about MK Ultra. We know about how our government is messing with us. And now we have this fire in Maui, just like the fire in Paradise, that a lot of things aren't adding up. And the problem with the mainstream media is, no matter what narrative they throw at us, we've been kind of going, yeah, we don't believe you. It's just like the alien thing. That cracked me up so hard. They're like, aliens are real. And the public were like, and we know. So, and I think that their balloon went down like a lead balloon because they were hoping to have some kind of guttural response from the population, and instead they were like, okay, we believe you, I guess. You lied to us on every single thing there is to lie about. I mean, it's more of what they haven't lied to us about. They lied to us about Russia. They lied to us about COVID-19. They lied to us about the origins of COVID-19. They lied to us about the 6 feet apart. They lied to us about, I could go on and on and on. And now you've got these Gold Star families that are coming up and saying the Bidens are saying that this was a success, even though 13 service people were killed. Things are coming out now that they cannot direct the narrative. They have tried, believe you me. That's what this whole transgender situation is about. It's about division, depopulation, and manipulation. Before they would put a narrative out, we'd fall for it like dumbasses, go to the streets, do stupid shit, and then they'd be like, see, this is why you have to have gun control. See, this is why you have to censor the media. So they're trying their darndest. Sorry about the sun, guys. They're trying their darndest to say, look over here, pretty shiny thing. Don't look at Hunter Biden. Don't look at the fact that the prosecutor had to fly Washington jurors down to Florida to even get the conviction in Florida. Talk about highly illegal. The judge is not happy that they flew Washington, D.C. residents down to Florida to be on the jury, because the grand jury, they weren't going to get a fair trial in Florida. I don't know. If you've got to move people to fit your jury, I have questions. Again, I'm really sorry about the sun, guys. It's just the way I'm going this morning. I'm driving right now to one of my properties that got completely totaled the third time. This is people peeing on carpets. These people don't care that they borrowed your stuff, but instead of giving it back to you decent and clean and appreciative, they destroy it. $25,000 in damage that now we have to suck up and take. To the point now where we've just decided to sell. So the public is waking up. The public is realizing, you have for the last 40 years played this game of look at the shiny thing over here, and we all divert over there and fall for the bull crocka, okay? And we're not doing it no more. We're not doing it no more. Oh, look at my cup. No F's to given. I love this cup. It is awesome. But anyways, I'm sorry for the squirrel. Again, sorry for the sun. But it just, we have got to come together and realize that we're not going to look at that shiny thing over there. We're going to start putting time into our kids, take our kids out of these schools, take our kids out of these programs, turn our kids' phones off, put our phone down every once. Put your phone down. Even though I'm talking to you on my phone, I get it. I'm just as guilty of sitting on my phone in the evenings, flipping through TikTok or flipping through Instagram or flipping through Facebook. I mean, we don't need zombies. We're all zombies. We don't need a mark in our right hand. We've got this, you know. But at the same time, we need to use these tools against them to gain knowledge about what they're doing and the giant manipulation that we're all a part of. The people that are driving towards me, the people that are behind me, the people that are working in these buildings, we're all on the same page as we are all being manipulated by our government, and our government is trying all these old tactics to get our attention, and it's not working anymore. You've had Jurassic Park government. That's what I call this. Jurassic Park government. You've got people who they're the crypt keepers living in DC half of their lives to take as much money from you and from me as they can get. They have taxed this country to the point where we are taxed on tax on tax. If you live in California, there's probably anywhere from 8 to 10 different types of taxes on your gas that you pump every day. Same with your electric bill. You flip over your electric bill, start going down the list of deductions that they're the list of charges, and you get into that tax section, especially in California, and it's long. And now in California, if you make more money than your neighbor, they get a tax break. Oh, there we go. They get a tax break. You don't. You pay more because you make more. That makes sense, right? No. Sorry about the sun earlier. Anyways, what I'm trying to tell you is we have to come together on a level. Okay, I need to get